great episode. We talked about a lot of amazing, exciting things in the episode. We talked about Fennigan Farms. She just dropped a tag. Go check them out.
Farms in general.
We learned a lot about farms, honestly. If you're trying to start farming, I think this is the episode that you need to watch.
If you ever had that inkling to just grow something.
If you was ever curious how it got to your plate, you might find out in this episode. You never know.
You know.
We also talked about spooky season. What
vegetable would you make?
What vegetable would you create if you were?
What superhero? What supervillain you gonna have
to represent you in the battle royale?
Oh yeah, it gets deep.
But check out the episode. Make sure that you follow. Give our page a shout too, and we'll catch you next time.
Huh?
Where you at? You in Michigan?
Yeah.
He was like, y'all got a lot to be excited about right now. Like, y'all doing it over there.
Yeah.
He was like,
all it took was the Lions to start winning some games.
Exactly.
Like, okay,
let's go.
Because I'm thinking,
Detroit's safe.
I'm like, what made him say this to me? Like, what made him start out the gate with that? He was like, how far are you from Ann Arbor? I'm like,
Michigan.
And he was like, yeah, University of Michigan's great.
I mean,
the Lions are good.
There we go.
And then I tried to chime in. I was like, the Pistons looking good this year.
Okay.
He's like, we'll see. They're not proven yet. I'm like, fair. But I was like, yeah. I would say, wow. Like other states, like they're looking at Michigan, like, man, like that's the place to be.
Whoops. Okay. We good.
But hey, the Lions winning, we winning, the Wholesome House podcast. You know, we going up, man. Another great episode on the way with one of your hosts to the most, Wave Master J. Man, I'm feeling good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was feeling real drained earlier today.
Really?
Shout out to week 2 of the fast. You know, my mind is clearer than it's been in quite a bit, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah, and I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm feeling good, bro. You know, it's getting a little cold, but you know, it always warms me up on Wednesdays when I get to do, you know, another Wholesome House episode.
That's what we try to provide.
That's sweet.
You know what I'm saying? But again, it's Mr. Waterboy, man. Mr. trying to get streams and income from my tidal waves.
Yeah.
You know.
Tidal waves. That's
who we got to the right of me, man.
March Troy. Feeling good. This is going to be a great episode. I hope whoever's listening is well, and yeah, I'll see you on the other side.
Man, check out the Twitch. That's what I was really finna say.
Check out the Twitch.
I was trying to find a better way to say it, but man, check out the Twitch. I'm the butcher on there. I'm out here giving out number leg kicks on UFC, trying to get up the leaderboard. So definitely,
you giving out the strat. You giving out the game.
As soon as they see the leg kick
pads
overhand, they just out of there. You're done.
And it's also Benjamin Lane over to the right. You know me, the irregular ideator in the building. He already shouted out the Twitch, so I'm gonna shout out everything else, of course. You know, stay real active on YouTube. I'm seeing the comments. Seeing the comments coming, you know, pouring through a little bit. We appreciate all that support.
We got like 10 more subscribers since last time I looked.
When's the last time you looked?
Hey, don't ask no questions, but just know we got 10 more subscribers.
We talking about honesty.
It is never grow that fast, but hey. It can't grow as possible. But we also have a wonderful guest today over to the left. Would you want to do us a favor and introduce her?
Hello, my name is Amanda. Is that, you want more than that?
A little bit more.
You know,
okay,
what you do, whatever you're most comfortable with.
All right, cool. I am a designer and a farmer here in Detroit. So we got connected through the Lost in the Woods festival.
Indeed.
That was really dope. Shout out to Amadeus for that.
Big shout out to Amadeus.
Yes.
So,
he doing his thing in Japan right now.
Man,
You've been really giving me life on that story. I'm like, man, I wish.
Yeah, I was like, that's pretty dope.
We're all living vicariously.
No, literally.
We're all in Japan.
So we got connected through that. So it's the end of the season for me. I'm like tired, but mostly tired because it's like the season is over. And so it's like a lot of tired from the whole growing season.
What do you do?
Just explain it. Start from the beginning.
Okay. Let me start over. All right. My name is Amanda. I'm a designer and a farmer in Detroit. I own a design firm. It's called Fennigan Farms.
Okay.
We do
name drop.
We do sustainable agricultural design, which is the shortest. That's like a short version of saying we redesign spaces, indoor and outdoor spaces, to grow and distribute food more sustainably, and we also do that in a way that can be deployed in disaster zones. So like disaster relief type things. But we own a farm where we demonstrate a lot of that work, and it's in Detroit, and we we grow food. We're having a harvest festival in November, but we can talk about that later.
Okay.
That's lit.
So yeah, what do you do when the season's over? Like,
Yeah.
what is there to
Does
be
it really
done?
end? You know, because you got to
Is
prep
it
for
really
shit.
over?
Is the job ever
Is the job
done?
ever done? Yeah, when you just put the work down. I'll say
Okay.
that. Yeah. I don't really live my life by the calendar year, like January to December, because
Deep in.
that means that at the start and the end of the year, it's just wintertime. So I do like a New Year celebration in March when everything starts to thaw during the spring equinox. So I'm really kind of like a little bit, I'm like not really done with my
hard.
year
Do
yet.
you raise with the sun and like is that what you get
Not
up
on
and-
purpose,
Like
but I very much
metamorphosis.
so just like, like I'll do like my own little, it's the spring equinox. I'll say too that a lot of people who grow stuff, a lot of people in the like the planty, growy, farmy kind of community,
Gang.
they do
Plant
a
gang.
lot of the same things.
Y'all really tapped in.
Yeah,
You
so
keep dropping this word equinox, and we're not talking about the vehicle, I assume. So what is?
So that's an event that happens. It's I don't want to describe it wrong. It's a changing of the seasons, essentially. So you're going from winter into spring during the spring equinox. And then
Start dropping.
what happens after that would be the summer solstice.
Summer solstice.
Yep.
Yep.
I know
And so
about
like
Traumatizing.
by the time we get to the summer solstice, so like in the spring, I'm spending a lot of my time starting seeds. I'm in the greenhouse. There might still be snow on the ground.
How big is this farm?
So the land
Greenhouse.
that we cultivate right now encompasses
Say acres.
like 4 city lots. And then we're in the process of acquiring another one. But on the opposite side of the road, we have like our farming partners, and they have like, I don't know, at least 10 city lots. So it's a pretty big open space. We're just kind of on one side of the street. Yeah. And then, so by the time we get to spring, I might be planting stuff. Really not putting anything in the ground, but just like starting seeds in little trays, whatever it is I want to grow. I'm thinking about how I want to grow food that year, thinking about what I want to grow. Then by the time we get to the summertime, that's the party part of the season. Like things are growing. There's lots of food coming out of the
eating.
garden. We're eating.
We are
We're
eating.
hanging out
Is that
outside.
literal? Like, are
Strawberries.
y'all eating better too? Like
Literally,
are y'all
like
celebrating the extra food.
yeah, like we're literally sitting like at the farm, like cooking up food right
feast.
there. Like literally, yeah. I mean that's
Those crazy
pretty much it.
facts.
So
Like picnics.
sure, I guess you could call them picnics, but not more just like gatherings with food outside.
Okay.
I'll say
That's
that.
dope.
So that's what we do most of the summer, and then by the time we get to fall, we're winding things down. We're essentially like laying the land to rest. So it might be our plants, some of those seeds we're saving. I grew a ton of sunflowers this year, so I'm like roasting a lot of sunflowers right now, like the
To
seeds.
eat? You throwing them on the grill?
No, you can do it in the oven. You can do it in the
grill
oven.
is wild.
Or just saving them for the next year to have like a lot more sunflowers, a lot more harvesting, a lot of fires. So like we'll be having a bonfire soon, stuff that's just like ready to be burned
It's like
away.
open for like everybody, or
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I'll be posting the flyer online. I'll make sure to share it with you guys.
Fire and sunflowers.
This
And
is so
then
cool.
by the time we get to the winter time, so then you have the fall equinox, which takes us into fall, and it
course.
usually happens in October.
naturally.
And then you get to the winter solstice, which is in December. So by that point, like from December until
Big chill.
March, maybe
I was gonna say, who knows here? It'd be cold for a minute.
Yeah, I'm resting. So I spend a lot of time
Hibernating.
like literally daydreaming. I have like a job, like, I have like a day job as well outside of the design firm. So,
Man, you
I
really
do a
going
lot of
hard.
that kind of stuff in
I
the
gotta do
wintertime.
more.
Yeah, a lot of sleeping, a lot of like just
I need to
letting
grow
my
some.
body rest.
We don't want it enough.
Inspirational.
Yeah.
So, talk to us about this playlist. That's gonna lead me to one of my topics. You all have a playlist, correct, for plants, right?
Oh yeah, we have a few different playlists. That was something that we did
Literally?
in the middle of the
Yes.
season.
Oh.
Middle of the no, I think it was maybe the middle of the winter time. I think we started them in like Black History Month in 2021. So every once in a while, we'll just like drop a different playlist that we made. It just kind of depends on what which, I mean, I'm not sure which one you found, but there's a few different ones. Like, there's some that's just like...
It was pretty gas. Had a little Amine on there. Had like some...
oh, yeah. Some of them were like...
Some J. Cole, some Boz and whatnot.
Yeah, a lot. It was a few different things of just like... They had different vibes. It really was depending on what we were trying to do at the time.
So what vibes are for what?
Solstice and equinox.
Like, at what time? It really just, I don't know, whatever one makes you feel...
Is this for us?
Feel good.
For the
I try
plants?
to think about like the seasons as like going out. So I think of spring as like the pregame, and you're like in the house, you're like getting that, it's like pregame music. You're waking up, like everybody just got off work, everyone's getting I don't know if you guys all get ready together, but it kind of is like, you might be smoking something, you might, take a couple shots, but you're like, you're getting ready to go out. Then I think of summer as like the actual event. Like you're out, like you're
with the shades on.
Yeah, like you go do the whole thing.
You want to know where we
Yeah, like it's like that one time in the summer where you literally are out until like 3:00 in the morning for no reason. But it was like the best night ever. Like that's what I think about summer. And then by the time you get to fall, that's like you're headed home, everybody's calling Uber. Yeah, like you're like, okay, like it's time to go. Like maybe you're sitting in the restaurant like afterward just trying to like eat a bunch of fries or something.
Got a little coffee.
Yeah, you're like really trying to everybody's trying to sober up. And then winter is like when you get to like go home and take your shoes off and like sit down. So I think you could like maybe adjust the music to what those vibes feel like, but yeah,
just so do your plants also listen to music according to like the seasons? Like, is there any sort of effect that you would say music can have on your planting?
That's what I thought we were originally saying. So.
Mm-hmm.
I think like plants like music. Plants they like music.
Wow.
That's something
Is
that
this proven?
I have read.
Okay.
I can't pull that information up immediately, but I know that information exists and that it's true. But plants do like music.
Okay.
So I play music to my seeds, like, while I'm planting them, and I play music at the farm, like I play music while I'm planting. So my plants only know music. I will pick like a certain album for a season though and play that one a lot.
Can you tell us what the last one or this one is?
This year, the album. Okay, so it was actually a mixture. Most of this year it was mostly just like a lot of house music. Like my plants listened to a lot of house music this year. But last season it was called The Secret Life of Plants. It's a Stevie Wonder album. And I thought that would be interesting to play to them.
It sounds tough.
But it's a really obscure kind of album, but they seem to like it. They grew. I didn't kill them with the music.
So to what degree do you personify plants? Because this seems like very, like you play music, they listen, they enjoy this, and they are living beings. So like, are you like, and my mom considers herself to be a plant mom. Like those are her children, right? So is that like to what extent do you say that is legitimate?
I see humans, plants, and animals as just being like 3 little points on a triangle. So I just try to have respect for all of those.
Don't listen to some of our episodes.
I try to
we'll be fighting animals.
What?
Nothing.
I mostly just try to I see everything really on the same level. I try to give respect to all forms of life. And I try to
even spiders.
Yes, because I feel like I could be killing spiders, but I'm like too afraid of them to kill them. Okay. So I feel like that is a little bit.
The fear doesn't motivate you to
fear
become
hype.
murderous.
I saw the craziest big spider
but I haven't been
in my office literally yesterday. It was like about this big, walking just in it, and I had the urge to like do this, but I was like, you know what?
Oh my god!
And I think it's because of my fasted brain. I'm like, you know what? No, and I think somebody just got it and like got a little cup and something and like let it go. But
yeah, I don't want to take a life for real.
Yeah, I know because maybe at that moment I was thinking, man, what if something stepped on me?
I got teardrops.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about lately a lot.
I don't want to get. Or it's just, to me, it's like if a spider comes into my space and is like bold enough, I'm like, I gotta respect that. I'm just let you
Oh.
be.
See,
I'm
there's-
just
Like
you're
feared. You're
See,
fearless.
Now
got
it's
it.
but I don't know. There's a lot of spiders that are not.
Vicious.
No, I was gonna say the opposite.
I was gonna
actually.
say that are very.
There's like
They're not
poisonous
safe?
spiders and stuff. So I'm not gonna mess with you. I don't really want to figure out what you do. So as long as it's not in a space where I'm gonna be doing like a lot of traffic, I just let it go. Like I have a lot of some at this point in the season, the sunflowers that are still up, their heads are drooping and like their seeds are starting to fall and they're ready
It's
to
that
be
seasonal
dried.
depression, man.
But the
man.
there's like
Every year.
spiders living in some of those, and I just let them
That's some
stay up.
serious
I was like,
seasonal
I won't be
depression.
roasting those. Like I'm just gonna let this spider live here.
Hell,
Like
Do you roast the spider
he got it.
alongside the?
Doing it for the
no,
community.
I just left it. I left the whole. So like right now,
Oh.
like it's like imagine like a field of sunflowers. At a certain point in the season, all of their petals fall off, but their heads stay up.
Oh, it's
So it's just like
creepy.
a head of a bunch. It's like a
was
just a
about to
bunch of seeds.
something crazy.
And then that's what you take and you like shake them out, and that's what you roast.
Okay.
So when
Yeah, okay.
I'm going through at the end of the season now, like I did this maybe a few days ago. I'm trying to figure out which ones to leave up there. The birds like to eat them too. So I'm like, okay, which ones can I leave for the birds? Which ones are we going to roast? Which ones am I going to save to plant the next year?
Which one's the new
feeding
spider
the team.
condo?
Yeah, and so I saw a bunch that were had spiders in them, and they're staying.
Wow.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
live
not
their
gonna
life.
touch them.
I might be dating myself, but you remember on Nick Jr. that Miss Spider Sunny Patch?
I do.
He was good though.
Wow.
You said dating yourself?
Yeah, because I'm saying like it was pretty old.
He's
It was
old,
pretty
yeah.
young when it came out, but that's what it made me think of when you were talking about the spiders. I was
Yeah.
like, that was kind of jam. I should kind of tap in with that.
What's up?
So what if you had bees in your house?
Yeah. How do you
Bee
feel
in my
about it?
house?
Yeah, you just
Bees.
gonna like try to capture it?
Yeah, just put it in like a cup.
And some gasoline.
Take it outside. Yeah, we can't. If we kill all the bees, we won't be able to eat.
What about wasps?
Gasoline is crazy.
So I just
What
let
about
them.
wasps?
Or wasp.
Yeah.
And you're
So-
allergic.
What do they do?
Hey, we ain't gonna throw that in yet.
I'm not gonna ever tell anybody to do something they're uncomfortable with, but I typically like when I am outside and there's like wasp or something around, I put out like a little. I guess you could call it an offering. Like I'll just find like fruit or something like that and put it away from where I'm working, and then let the wasp, because like wasps are like things that are decaying. So usually if you're outside like in the summer and you start seeing a bunch of wasps somewhere, it's probably because there might be like a tree, or maybe there was like food outside that was left. Like look around in the space, because they like stuff, they help stuff to die at the end of the season. That's crazy. So like that's why the wasps are around, but the bees are there to help pollinate. So they all like the sweet stuff, so I'll put stuff aside for
Oh, you
them and
getting
then
taxed.
just go about my business.
Giving me the game.
They said we see what you did for we see what you did for him. Like, where's
this
our
is our
fruit?
street.
Yeah, but I definitely got stung. I got
crazy.
stung twice this year by wasp, and I was
So she's
I-
not
Oh.
allergic. So she,
I got
Not
stung
riding.
something crazy.
Yeah.
One flew up my pant leg and stung me in the back of the leg. I was like,
you ain't want to get your get back. You just was
I just kind of
okay with
shot.
it.
Yeah,
You still offering fruit after getting stung
I
twice?
mean, at that point, it was like the fruit was already out,
Me personally.
and they decided to sting me anyway. It just that to me felt personal.
On
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
I would have.
sometimes I be
like
thinking though, like, man,
I
maybe
grew
it was
this on
something
my
that was
own
going
garden.
on before. Maybe somebody was swatting at it and it was just irritating.
You don't know what type of day
You know,
that
I mean, I
was.
don't know what had happened
No, that's
before.
real.
So I be
Yeah.
trying to give it a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. Like, you know what? Who knows?
So down to the nitty gritty. Are your plants
Wow.
black?
Whoa.
So
Wouldn't they be green?
kind
I
of
mean,
like,
sorry, I think
ethnic.
black.
kind of like how like my
Answer the
my dog
question.
is black.
Word.
See, then that's what we was telling the crowd.
Finnegan
man.
himself.
Finnegan's
Oh,
black.
Finnegan's
Finnegan
black.
himself.
Word.
Okay.
Yeah, Finnegan is black.
Bet it up.
Definitely. And what makes him?
What makes him black?
Yeah. Because somebody was asking me that at work, at my old job one time. I was like, you just know.
He just
He just
is.
does it.
He was
Yeah.
raised black.
Yeah.
It's what he identifies as.
You know,
He
he's
told me.
black. But
No
yeah, I would
black.
say, yeah, sure, my plants are black. They're my plants. Like they're
Word.
black. I will say though, I had some sunflowers this year that
That were
have-
white
No, they have
It's like
They have a
multicultural.
different-
on a black home.
they have like a darker pigment. Like
Oh,
they
okay.
looked almost
Oh.
like
Afro-
like a really
never mind.
dark red.
Hey.
I'm a child.
And like a really dark purple
Wow,
even.
cool.
And I
Exotic.
thought that was really, really cool.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
Something
maybe
specific
those are
for
my
them.
That's what I'm
melanated
saying. Yeah, like
sunflowers. Like maybe those are. So I
So
actually
you just got to there.
I did look
They
it
was
up
listening
and say
to a
like, do
Tribe
my
Called
sunflowers
Quest.
have melanin?
I was gonna say for the purple, you should probably put in some chopped and screw.
Yeah, they were like, no. Google was like, that's not what that is. Plants don't have that.
Not melanin.
But they have a version of it. It's something else. It's like it's what makes food like purple.
Sunnin.
Okay, like
Sunflower.
it was like chlorophyll that makes stuff green.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then purple. In
Definitely get to the
endophil.
It starts with an A.
Violet.
I don't remember what it
Purple.
Purple is crazy.
Purple.
All right. For my last farming question, because I just need to get these off. So
black.
some of the things that we've discussed in our previous episodes is like man-made produce. Like we talked about the genocide of bananas. We talked about you know,
We have.
broccoli
I
and
did
all this
see
kind of
the
stuff. Like,
banana.
so I feel like, given your expertise, if you were granted the opportunity to create a vegetable, what do you think is missing? Because I don't know. I think about like Venus flytraps. Like that sounds man-made, but it's not. But if we have the technology to make something, why not make a carnivorous plant? Or like, why not make a plant that like grows money or grows, you know, just, I don't know, maybe a plant that you eat one like little lima bean and you're full for a week or something. Like would you
Money
create?
trees are the
Wanna
perfect
make
place
a
for
sensu
shade.
bean.
Wow, that's a really interesting
some Dragon Ball
question.
Z stuff.
Especially because it's being in like the food space, people always ask me like, what is your opinion of GMOs and that kind of stuff? I thought that's the question you were gonna ask. And I was
Nah,
like,
not this
Boo,
podcast.
tired of that.
yeah, thank you for not asking that. Let's see. If I did get to create something,
This would be the first woman-made vegetable. Ooh.
it would need to be something that I could add to my like snack tray that was actually gonna like
Bang.
give me some more sustenance than like the cheese and like fruit and like other little things on
Little
the
celery.
The perfect charcuterie vegetable.
yeah, something I could add to that.
Okay.
You know, it could be sauteed if I wanted.
Oh,
It
okay.
could
We
be,
can
like you could eat it
flambéed.
raw with a dip.
I was
if you
about to say
wanted.
flambe.
Yeah, you could do any. I just
Versatile.
need something that's very versatile. Yeah, that I could put on the plate.
Word.
Yeah, what would y'all make? I did hear a senzu bean thrown out there,
That's what that sounded like.
or like a food pill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say you'd be full for like a week. Yeah, that sounds like a sensu
A
bean or
full
something
pill.
like that.
Yeah,
It's like a lima bean too.
that sounds like a dietary supplement. I think those exist.
I mean, you always talk
Oh.
about potassium all the time. How like that's like the elite
A super banana.
liver, yeah, right?
It is. Honestly,
The glowing banana or something.
I mean, even
Could
all
just
these
be-
things kind of exist already. I'm about to say, like, even a grapefruit.
glowing
Like,
banana?
technically, you lose weight by eating a grapefruit because,
Huh?
yeah, like it's
How?
like it's
I'll bang
technically
some grapefruit.
negative
That's crazy.
calories.
Why would
because-
anyone want to eat that?
Negative calories.
Would I not feel
This
more
sounds like JJK.
hungry?
No, because I mean, it has fiber, so it's you can't digest fiber. Like insoluble fiber just comes out, so all those calories that you would get from that are leaving your body. At the
Your
end
body
of the
just like, I don't know what to do with this.
day. Yeah.
Negative
It's like I feel
calories.
full, but I'm getting negative calories.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't gonna make you full for real. Like, let's be real. But
Depends on if you eat a lot.
Unless you eat like 7 of them.
18.
Hey, I want to test it out. I'm gonna do it. That's gonna be a challenge.
The acid is going.
No,
tear
that's
you.
But I don't know. I just bought a dragon fruit. Like I've had dragon fruit like given to me, but I've never purchased my own. So I just finally got my own. I was like, this is really the perfect fruit. Like I think this is just the most amazing thing ever.
I like dragon fruit.
Yeah,
What
It's not
vegetable would
super
you make,
sweet.
yeah.
though? Is that what you said?
Huh?
Yeah.
Vegetable.
Oh, a vegetable?
Hmm. Maybe a piranha plant.
Ooh. Whoa, wait, okay. Take us there.
What is the piranha plant gonna do?
Piranha
What is
plant
it
sounds
used in the
crazy.
ecosystem?
I mean, it's not real, so let's start
Oh,
there.
you're just doing it
It's
just
a
It's
plant.
from
It
Mario.
It will look cool
straight
though.
straight for fun.
Yeah, just I mean, that's what I was thinking about, like a Venus flytrap. Like, what did we need that for?
I thought it could eat flies.
Yeah.
Spiders, all types of other things eat
be
flies,
eating
birds.
stuff.
Population
Right.
control. That's why
People eat flies.
That's crazy. But yeah, you do swallow
Frogs
a
eat
spider a
flies.
year.
Frogs eat flies. That never mind. I was just
Uh-oh.
tongue game is anyway.
Wow.
Anywho,
A vegetable.
I know what it wouldn't be.
what?
It would not be a bitter gourd.
What is that? Like
Ew,
a squash?
What?
It's like a prickly looking squash. It just tastes very, very.
Oh, so you've eaten one?
Bitter, yeah.
Why? Is this it sounds like a fall kind of.
I can't describe.
Gourds and gourds and squash. And
you got.
I'd create a sweet and spicy, like type of vegetable.
Like a Dorito tasting.
I ain't gonna say
a Dorito vegetable.
Like a Cool Ranch Dorito vegetable.
Just like a
sweet chili habanero.
Flaming hot
chili ranch.
like a sweet chili.
like
a sweet chili vegetable.
We up.
That way it's like you can get like less sauce on your Chinese food because they can just incorporate that to add the extra sweet and also the spicy
Specifically for your
into the
Chinese
meal.
food, huh?
No, because I put it on everything.
You don't
honestly,
like
because
sauce?
that's my favorite sauce. But I'm saying if we could get that in a healthier form,
Incorporate
because
you know what I'm saying, outside of
you
corn
can get
chips.
natural different like tastes and textures from different. So I'm like, if they had one that was sweet and spicy, I'm putting that on everything. I'm putting it on my pizza. I'm putting it on burgers. I'm putting it on
everything.
stuffed peppers. I'm stuffing it with that.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Stuffed peppers are fine.
Wow.
Imagine sweet and spicy vegetable
Right.
vegetable bowl.
I see it.
It's the vision.
Okay.
And it's like some kind of cool color.
Like a purple, or
Yeah,
like a fuchsia,
like a purple
maybe,
or
magenta.
or dark blue.
Something real bright.
Yeah.
That's cute.
magenta.
Yeah, which one you making, John? What you?
I was thinking. I mean, I've been eating quite a few
Zucchini?
vegetables. I was gonna say mushroom. Something that's kind of something that's kind of savory.
Sicko.
That
Sicko over here.
because you know, like mushrooms are used in place of like a lot of like meat. It's kind of like used like a meat substitute. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like
I'll never take it that far.
All right.
Or like oyster mushrooms or like lion's mane mushrooms.
Yeah.
I eat like a lot
Lion's mane mushrooms look creepy to me though.
Fever.
You just have to cook them. But they
gotta
really
just
do look.
Boy.
I mean, I
Fry 'em
think
up.
about it like raw meat to me looks kind of odd.
Okay.
It is, actually.
And like I can handle looking at a mushroom.
Fair.
But I feel like if I were going to
Bars.
do it, since so many people have like a weird thing with like the texture of mushrooms, I don't know. I feel like I'd have to find some way to like make it not as slimy.
This
but,
is
like,
your vegetable.
Man,
You
you
know
gonna
what I'm
throw
saying?
some
Don't worry about
you making
them.
the slimy as you like.
Exactly.
crisp
Oh
it up.
man, I mean, it don't have to be super slimy like that, bro. But you know, But yeah, it'd be some type of mushroom. Mushrooms always, you know what I'm saying. You can do a lot with them.
Tune into the YouTube.
Substitute them for a lot of things. Yeah.
I like that. I like mushrooms.
I just can't get over it's a fungus, but I ate some shrimp this week.
It's fun though.
You did.
It's
did.
fun though.
I overcame the fear. Boy, them
Your
food.
shrimp?
Yeah, I just developed it like 2 months ago because I just was like, well, everybody always said they're like the insects of the underground or the
Yeah.
underwater.
Now that picture going
the
around
bottom
too.
feeders.
Yeah, so then it's like it's been getting to
wet
me more,
insects.
like because I my undergrad was health science.
Yeah.
So then when I'm kind of getting exposed to that constantly and I can't get the idea out of my head, I was just like, this is nasty.
But outside your
But they
mind,
was
bro.
fire though. They was fire when I ate them. There was big butterfly shrimp. Handling business
Handling
telling you,
business.
man.
with some marinade.
I had some coconut shrimp yesterday.
Wow,
Very good.
I'm saying, get you some lobster. Hey,
Pro shrimp.
come on, man.
There was I saw something on Twitter. Somebody made some lobster ice cream
That's
with like actual lobster chunks in it, and like the little signs literally said, "Yes, there's actual lobster in here."
Wow.
It was like a butter-based ice cream, and it had lobster.
I would have liked that
chunks in it.
clarification because I wouldn't have believed it either.
Yeah, no, I would have thought it was just like a
Sounds
little candy,
insane.
red
like
and
candy
orange and
canes or
blue.
something. Yeah, I don't know.
Something like that.
blue. You eat the blue lobster?
No, I was just trying to think of just like a real, just like gigantic, because you know it's gonna be big. It's an ice cream.
Huh?
Blue
No, like ice cream. Like it was like a bin of like if you were to Baskin Robbins, it wasn't like a popsicle.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the
Like a literal lobster shaped like on a
no,
stick.
not shaped, but like colored, like the most colorful lobster. I mean, yeah, lobster tail that you can think
Okay.
of. It'd be colored like that.
Yeah, I remember if you have this memory of at some point going to Red Lobster as a kid. You just
And they be in
Damn,
the
the
tank.
shrimp.
the tank of lobsters.
Yeah.
Then they actually grab them out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, this is actually kind of
Kinda brutal.
I was like, this is insane.
I feel like that's
Pick
when
me
I knew I
home.
would never be a vegetarian, though. To be honest, like, cause I could just like watch that and be like, "Yep, that's gonna be on the plate."
Said, serve them up.
I just then like this was before The first time I saw that was before I ever actually had seafood before, because my mom's allergic, and so she was afraid to like give my sister and I seafood. So we didn't taste sea, huh?
You ain't allergic.
Oh, no, thank God.
Sorry, Mom.
Man,
sorry, Mom.
And so yeah, I was pretty old by the time I first had it. But like I remember seeing them take it out, and we were at dinner with like my grandparents. My grandpa ordered the lobster tail. And I was just like, that is insane, because like that was my first time literally seeing it like served. I'm like, that's literally the tail. Like I was like, that's insane. But yeah, no,
like, I wonder what that tastes like.
I was wondering, to be honest. I found out shortly.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I never found out.
Never turned back. Oh, it's good.
No, it's good.
Never turn back. All right.
It may be a bottom feeder, but it's feeding me.
Indeed.
I feel like I talk about a lot of my fears on this podcast.
You want to continue?
You want us to like? Yeah. Are you saying that we need to contribute more of our fears?
I mean, I would appreciate.
We could take it there,
just as a whole.
I don't have too many.
Really?
Mine are mainly like very existential, and I don't want to like depress everybody. So
hey,
listen, do what you do best. Make it funny.
No,
but I think I was gonna say
we laugh at trauma here.
No, okay, that's not where I was going. Jesus.
But so the new Saw just came out.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
And then my friend had asked me if I wanted to go with him, and then I'm immediately thinking, absolutely not.
Yeah.
You
Facts.
are insane if you think I'm gonna go watch.
Especially in a theater.
Yeah. And then he had a date.
I can't talk though.
Oh, you definitely can't talk.
Why?
Because you literally go to like horror movies all the time.
I just saw the Nun 2 last week, I think.
Probably twice.
Just
my
once. Mom
will not see that new The Exorcist, bro. Every time I come home, she's been talking about. She's like, there is something crazy. I'm telling you. Last time I was talking about this, she's like, she literally told me, she was like, yeah, I saw the trailer for it again. Came up on TV. She's like, I cannot do it. I'm like, yeah, man.
Yeah. So that's basically what I was gonna ask. Like, what movies franchise as a kid scarred you?
Oh, as a kid,
like you could have overcame it by now, but
That's
still,
easy.
what was that one that you like?
I was just talking to my cousin about this. It was that Child's Play, bro, and I'm pretty sure I said it early on the show. My cousin, we was like probably like 6, 7 years old, whatever. He was like, man, I got this movie for us to watch. Man,
changed your life forever.
And I was so freaked out over that movie, bro. I don't even think I went to sleep that night. And I remember,
made you lose sleep,
bro.
That's crazy,
tossing
bro.
and turning.
At Fairlane, bro, at the Hot Topic.
Wow, not off the sparkly sidewalk and everything.
They had a
shout out Mowgli
in the storefront. They had this life size, like the doll, whatever size, like Chucky doll. Oh. And I could not walk past that store because I thought it was gonna come alive.
Stopped in his tracks.
It was so crazy how scared I was of that movie, bro. And like I remember I was talking to him yesterday. He was like, "Man, that's one of my favorites." He's like, "That movie was so funny to me."
I love it.
I was like, "I'm glad that you said that, bro." Yeah, and like it's whatever now, but oh my gosh, bro,
messed me up.
Everybody go around.
I had the longest nightmare I can even remember.
The longest
movie, bro. It was one of them ones where like you think you waking up, but you still in the same dream.
Oh my god,
you got layers.
No.
It was deep, bro. It's actually.
What's the farthest you've been into a dream, bro? Like how many times did you try to get up?
Bro, that time I was so trying to get up like 3 or 4 times,
bro, I
was like,
you wake up, you try to get up to go get some water.
I'm
your feet just never land.
I'm talking about I'm pinching myself.
Never land.
Like, oh my gosh, bro.
Wake up!
You reach for the doorknob disappear. You just like, what's going on?
It's like, dude, I was like, how could this have happened, bro?
What was I doing?
How did I get stuck in this
How was
loop?
I this sleepy?
That was, man.
But man, what's that franchise that really started that fear? Put that fear in your heart.
Oh my god.
I've never had that experience though. I don't ever have bad dreams after a scary movie.
No, I'm just saying like the first one that you were like,
that really jacked me.
You're
up.
not going to make. I'm not watching this. Like you're like next time that somebody's suggesting it, like you really don't want to admit like I do not want to watch this now, even if you got over it. But like, what was the first one that you remember? Like,
I should also say too afterwards, I would talk to my grandmother about it. She was like, "Oh yeah, like because you know the big thing was like about voodoo. Like Charles C. Ray put his soul in that doll. She was like, yeah, that's real. Like they do that type of thing in Louisiana.
Oh no!
And that's where I think that's what really sold it because I was like, this could really happen to me. I was like, oh my god,
took me to a voodoo doll.
That's what really sold it. I think that's what really put that fear in my heart.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I saw The Shining in college.
That's a freaking movie.
That was a lot.
There's Johnny.
I was not. expecting that. I actually am not sure what I expected because I'm not really a big fan of scary movies.
Not either.
I like things that are more like I watch something maybe creepy or like
Thriller.
sci-fi.
Shout out Jordan
Thriller,
Peele.
Yeah, or thriller.
Yeah.
But
Like,
not thriller.
it's okay. Like you can. I will watch somebody walk around a corner 7 times with suspenseful music and be like, "Whew, that was enough." You know, like I'm good. Like I
That's
don't
funny.
need the person to come around and kill them at the end. Like
Why am
I'm
I paying
good.
to be scared?
Yes, or like
Man.
I don't really want to watch
the rush.
like a spirit come out of someone.
That's
You
too
know,
real
like,
for me.
That's what I'm
to
saying.
me,
I'm
that
like, no,
feels
no.
that's
no.
a personal thing that they need to get sorted out, not in front of me. So that's how I already feel about scary stuff. But my mom was really into the movie Gremlins.
Oh no,
man.
We like watched it at like on like a VHS as kids, and I
with the
remember
bad
being
quality,
so
too.
scared to like run all the way upstairs to my room. Like my sister and
You
I
doing the
remember
dash.
we were like,
You hit the light switch at
to
the
do
bottom of
that.
the stairs.
Oh yeah.
yeah, and then,
Hey,
yeah. So
Top
pretty much
speed.
now I'm at a point where like if I'm ever, if it's anyone's like, oh, it's October, it's mad time to get lots of invites to watch scary movies. I'm like, we don't have to do that to ourselves.
let's watch some
So,
Twitches.
Yeah.
Let's keep-
Like
Wow.
I watched
Let's keep it
Hocus
light.
Pocus.
Disney?
Hey, we've been plugging
Halloween
Twitches for 2
Town, let's keep
episodes.
it light.
Yeah, it really wasn't that
Shout out to
bad.
just 2 this
Hey,
time.
Twitch is, hey,
Yeah.
follow us.
Cut
Or
the
I Am
check.
Legend. That movie had me messed up.
I Am Legend.
Yeah,
no,
but I'm like
I
the
see that.
youngest of my siblings, and everyone was moved out or like in college, and I was home. It was just like my parents were downstairs, I'm upstairs. I had like finally was able to like I could watch whatever I want on this TV. But I walked around with a bat for like a week and a half because I was literally like, nah, like I do not want to be.
Can't
I
get
don't
caught
wanna
off guard.
Yeah, these zombies aren't gonna get me.
That's
I was
real.
done. That had
I
me.
tried to watch I Am Legend like twice as a kid,
Yeah.
and I couldn't get past like
Oh,
the
I got
first
over
5
that one.
minutes.
Yeah, I don't want to admit to my age in that, but I was old enough to probably
Said
know
this was
better,
last week.
but still young enough to be scared. I haven't seen those movies.
Fred, what are you
Man.
doing, Fred?
I
He was
remember
losing his mind in
I
that
just
movie, dude.
I remember the amount of times I've seen, this is gonna sound crazy, the amount of times I've seen Will Smith in the shower, just because that's in like the first like 5 minutes, and then the freaking zombie just like jumps out. Turned it off a couple times. So yeah, but for me it's the Leprechaun. I watched that probably like really young. It was
That
I
was
think
my
I was
top
at
5.
probably like my cousins or something, and they had it on, and you
The
know
Sci-Fi Channel?
you can't just like
you just
leave
be
the
like,
room.
yeah,
You can't just
Yeah.
let the Sci-Fi Channel play.
I
Can't be
hate
a punk.
that channel so much.
You can't be the one
All
they
my
talking
worst
about.
moments happen.
Yeah,
because of
exactly.
You
that.
left? Dang, bro, you missed the best part. They lying.
You talking about I was helping in the kitchen. I'm giving you
bro.
nothing. Everybody was asleep. So yeah, Leprechaun was definitely one.
Okay, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is Carrie the one that's like, or is it Carrie or Bloody Mary?
Bloody
What,
Mary.
that's what.
Bloody Mary's in the mirror, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
That's
of a lot-
lullaby.
Wasn't Carrie the
Carrie's
one where the
that's
girl
covered in all the blood.
the
Carrie,
girl guy-
then.
yeah, it's
yes.
probably Carrie.
I only watched this movie once. I've never seen this movie again. I must have been like,
Wow.
What movie is it?
That's a lot to
Carrie.
watch.
the original, like
Yeah.
the whole one, yeah.
yeah, like I saw that when I don't know, maybe 10. I don't know, or younger than that.
Ugh,
I've
under.
never seen that movie again, ever. Yeah,
Definitely wasn't trying to see that
2013?
remake. I don't know why I said that. Of course,
No.
it'd be the
gotta be
OG.
older than that.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I said 2013.
That was probably that remake
Okay.
that they did.
Oh yeah, the original was like old.
1976.
Yeah.
Okay, so it probably was just on
Older.
TV or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I don't even want to look at this.
I'm saying.
Ugh.
Man, heart beating.
Just bringing all those memories back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's exactly.
Who directed that movie?
That's it. Carl
The
White.
devil.
Nope. Carl White is
Matt
the
Proud.
director.
Yeah.
The damn devil. Brian.
There's
De
other
Palma.
stuff though that I won't watch again. That's not scary, like that Nat Turner movie.
Oh.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Birth of a Nation?
Birth of a
Birth
Nation.
of a-
Hell yeah.
We had a crazy time. We had to, or when we were
That's
still in
on the
school,
list.
we had a Circle of Brotherhood. Shout out Circle of Brotherhood,
Dog.
bro. We we were in a We were in a dark room
We watched
watching
Birth of a Nation in 30-minute increments for like 2 weeks.
Y'all just in there just sad. Just
For a whole month, bro.
Dark is crazy, bro.
feel it, brothers.
really
Feel it,
dark.
brothers.
It's like 6:30.
because it was in the middle of the day, so you could pop in and out like during class and stuff. And I
It's
remember
dark
going in
and
there in the
sad.
middle of the
Stop
movie.
going.
I was like,
Man, I'm finna leave.
Yeah, I can't watch that again.
I'm going
I
back
had
to
to
the
watch
bear
it for
cave.
a class in college. Like we watched it literally saying like in 30-minute increments for like 2 weeks. It was a great class, but it was about black film.
That was a rough
So
time.
we watched the very original Birth of a Nation, which was just like a
Oh, the
super
real-
the real
Yeah.
one, like
Yeah.
the super
That was
racist one.
like,
Yeah.
And
the
then
Klansman
we
saving the
watched,
day.
Like that one, and it was just like seeing like the heads be hit with the hammers and stuff.
Crazy stuff.
It was a lot. I was like, this is too much.
You was just stuck in the chair. They're like, class dismissed.
Yeah, or even like on Django,
Trying to
I feel like
process.
some of that it didn't need to be that.
Ooh,
Yeah, some of that.
It
Okay.
was too much. Like Tarantino went. I feel like he
Well,
goes
yeah.
far, but
He be looking for
Exactly.
for opportunities.
yeah. So stuff like that, like it's hard for me to watch because
They were talking about he be casting himself in a movie just to say
Just
the
to say
N-word,
the
bro.
N-word.
I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, bro.
I see you. We saw that.
Literally, bro.
He's like, I don't give a fuck.
He's talking about it's artistic expression.
Right.
You know
Like,
what I'm
you
saying?
gotta
You can't,
chill,
get, you can't
bro.
get mad at me.
Do you know who I
relax.
am? I made like all
No,
types of
Django
stuff.
came out on like Christmas.
Yeah.
I remember going to see it on Christmas.
Oh,
with
you-
my cousins
wow.
After we ate,
Oh, this is a core
and
memory.
just sitting there like, what are we watching? Like this is a lot.
I was not one of those people that I be hearing that like people that go to the movies on like Christmas.
Yeah.
I've never been like that type.
You've
of...
never gone on Christmas?
Never gone
I've
on
definitely
Christmas.
gone before.
I've
Well,
definitely gone
You've
before.
never gone.
No,
You love
that's-
Christmas.
Nah, like
I do. Christmas at home was the best part.
that's what I was saying. I'd be at home.
Yeah, we
No.
out here.
Ah.
My mama cooked. The family just here. We just all just in the family love.
Offensive
and I
on
didn't know
Christmas.
that was such a normal thing,
Oh,
bro.
nice.
Like so many
Yeah,
people.
no,
like, go
yeah.
in.
We went one year, and I was
There
like,
we
"Why
go.
are we here?" Like
No.
on Christmas. There, and my mom was like,
the
"Literally,
thing.
everyone does this." And then
I
we
did
went,
not-
and it
I
was
did not know
packed.
that.
I was
There's a ton of
like,
people here.
I was shocked, bro.
Shout out
We
to
ain't
you.
here turn.
I think last time I
we
went,
did.
probably what was that? Into the Spider-Verse. I think that came out around Christmas.
That would have been so dope.
I
I think it
think.
did
That's
actually.
fun.
the first one.
the first one, yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think it was.
wow,
I
yeah.
think that was.
Wish I
around,
was
like,
old enough to
Christmas.
see Powderpuff Christmas when it first came out.
Powder
What is that?
Christmas.
Oh,
Powderpuff Girl special for Christmas. That
I mean, it was on
lit.
TV.
When
You
it
said
came
you
out
wish
on
you were
TV.
old enough.
Yeah,
I'm
that would have
saying,
been cool.
well, if it was in theaters on Christmas.
Oh,
I'd
okay.
have been
I was gonna say. I was
Hey.
gonna get. I don't recall.
But
it
which
being in-
Powerpuff Girl would you be? That's like a real question. I feel like I would learn a lot about your characters.
I'm for sure Blossom.
I used
I
to
was
rock
saying
with Blossom.
What?
High school.
I ain't gonna lie.
What?
Everybody,
This is what y'all
everyone in
think.
here is a
Gotta
blossom.
be
Heck,
Blossom.
no.
We just blossomed up.
Like,
Troy's a buttercup.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was
To the core. Are you kidding me? Hey, chill out. But no,
You
probably
an
a
evil
buttercup.
man.
Hey, I get stuff done.
Yeah. Bubbles is a little too soft for me.
Well, maybe
I feel like I go in and out between like a bubble and a blossom.
She did have that fire episode. Remember they were in
Where
the
she
little
was
train.
turning
when they were in
up,
the little
yeah.
train
Because
and thing,
like
and she
bubbles
turned
can
it up.
bubbles can fuck it up.
Yeah, off the power of feeling and emotion.
Alright.
I might got little bubbles in me.
Bubbles need a training arc.
As long as
No,
you're not
facts.
Mojo JoJo getting whooped.
Mojo JoJo used to be getting beat.
They
down.
broke into
Oh my
jail. They broke
gosh.
into jail to beat him up. I was like,
Wow,
God,
imagine.
They kind of
They,
ops, low-key.
they was
Imagine your
almost.
ops literally breaking into jail just
to get you.
You're like you're
Oh.
safe in jail at this point.
That's what he
Not
was
even
saying.
safe in
Like,
jail.
Even in that scene, he was like, "Oh my gosh," he was like, "I'm so," because I think that was the episode they were
You
like,
get jumped by
fine.
3
they
girls.
were just going hard,
Little
just like
girl.
beating up,
Just bullying
Yeah, they
everybody.
were bullying everybody. He was like, "Oh, thank goodness I'm in jail." They broke
gang
it. He was
creep.
like, "No."
Who you more worried about, Buttercup or Batman?
Definitely Batman if I'm a
Buttercup
Batman.
or Batman?
Yeah,
I mean, Buttercup.
because Buttercup got real powers.
I was gonna say she got real
Yeah, I
powers,
feel
bro.
Like, yeah, Buttercup at least is a.
And even as a kid show, like a kids show, they was
Yeah, they was really
they
hitting
was
the
going
business.
hard, bro.
Yeah, Batman doesn't have any powers.
Yeah, he can't fight.
I was like,
got money.
I'll stand on
He
that.
don't really be
I
fighting.
know a lot of people don't like hearing
Oh,
slander about Batman, but he doesn't have any
Batman
powers. and you
slander
can't debate
hurts
that.
my heart, but it's not incorrect.
She like he can't be a superhero. He doesn't have any
He doesn't have
superpowers.
powers.
He just the most likely
Ain't got no
one that
chemical
you
X.
can beat.
He's like rich and smart.
He
and
just got the bread.
Yeah, he just exactly what,
He got the bread
what
to
a
take
nigga wanna
everybody
be.
out.
That kind of makes him scarier though. He just out here beating people.
Just beating you to death.
More
he-
realistic, he could be out
That's
there.
basically what Buttercup was doing.
Yeah, but she can fly.
Exactly.
I'm saying he can't even fly. That's why I'd be more afraid of her, just because I can't get away.
Yeah, like
Facts.
They had eye lasers. I'm done for it, bro. They melted
Eye
me.
laser,
It's not even a fist.
I
It's
feel
a
like-
nub. You can beat with a nub.
Literally.
But
I
That's
feel
what,
like,
Two
would you pull your
nubs and
punches
feet.
for Buttercup?
Absolutely not.
I mean, I'm not gonna last anyway.
Troy gonna beat up a. How old are they? Like,
he's kicking up, bro.
Out of here.
Wait, but I'm
sorry,
saying-
it's me or her. What do you mean?
You pulling your punches with her, but with Batman, you look. He finna break your neck in like 3 seconds.
So you gotta give your all.
Batman like 6, like Cam Newton. I mean, not
Oh.
Cam Newton. He like
We can't fight
Megatron.
That's why they be having
He
guns.
Megatron. He just come up to
Yep.
you just. You ah.
is he really? Is Batman like a big guy?
I don't feel like
I
he's
feel like
In real
he's-
life, he like probably like
he's probably
6'1".
yeah, like a little,
Like
6'1" is
a
a
little
lot.
above average.
But like 6'1", like 240 though.
I give you
Yeah.
like
I was gonna-
All muscle,
5'11".
like
Like
5%
lots of
body
muscle.
fat.
5'11".
I saw him climb out
He's
that
6
freaking
feet
well.
too.
I'm not gonna
I was
tell-
gonna say
I'm not
depending on
gonna
what
say that,
actor he was
like,
playing though.
Batman
No
couldn't
way.
do something to somebody. It's just
What?
like when we
He's
talk
6'2".
about powers, like I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's pretty big.
I don't know.
he-
I'm biased though. Spider-Man is my favorite hero.
I mean,
There
come
we
on,
go.
man.
Talk
Yeah.
about it.
Spider-Man's a dweeb.
yeah. Somebody just trip him
He's a
on
little
a
nerd. It depends on which Spider-Man too, because
Alright.
if you
See, I'm like,
Miguel.
there's so many different
if
Spider-Man.
he's Spider-Man where he
They're
gotta
all-
freaking cook up
great.
his webs, I could probably clap that Spider-Man. But the Spider-Man that just has the webs inside,
Like Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man.
Oh,
Tobey
yeah,
Maguire,
Spider-Man.
huh? Yeah,
Okay.
then he could put up a fight, but
I'm saying it. Don't let it be Spider-Man 3.
It's a battle royal,
right
and
now,
we are all picking a superhero to represent us in this battle royal. Are you picking Spider-Man to go into this?
Yeah.
between DC and
That's not a
Marvel,
bad
I would
pick,
just go reach
honestly.
DC
into.
and
I would
Marvel.
literally just go reach into the Spider-Verse and find like the most powerful Spider-Man.
Hobie.
And throw that one in there.
Anybody have an idea of which Spider-Man that is at this time?
Probably Cosmic Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay, so she didn't threw Cosmic Spider-Man in the Royal Rumble. Who you throwing in there?
Probably Green Lantern.
That's a good pick as well.
Which one? Because that's Cosmic.
I don't know all the
Hal.
names. How?
Go Hal.
But
No, yeah, he's the strongest
finish him.
one, I
We can
think.
finish Hal.
Yeah.
I ain't worried
No,
about Hal.
that's a good pick. That's
Thanks.
that's
He's the
a
best Green
contender.
Lantern. He's not the best Lantern, but yeah.
He
Hal. Who you throwing in there?
swinger. Shit. I don't know.
I might just go Flash.
See, that's cool. That's cool as well.
That
Which
is
Flash
cool. I
then?
can't. I mean, I'm just honestly just interested in everybody's answers, but still.
Flash really gonna just beat the people up, huh?
I mean, can I like run fast or can I like change the Earth's rotational? Can I change time?
Right.
I know.
You going
who
that
You can
hard?
slow time down and just
Slow
do it in
time.
slow
That's what I'm
motion.
saying.
I mean, there's only one right answer.
He's gonna pick Superman.
There's only one right answer.
Okay,
Superman in there.
Alright, bro.
He finna just hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh my god.
Depends on which one you're talking
Metropolis is
about.
great.
Not the Superman that was
A lot of them
enslaved
are.
in the planet, bro. It's like, no, I'm the authority. Let Lois get killed, bro. What we about to do?
A lot of them
He
are
told me, I don't
OP,
have
I'm not
nothing.
gonna
I have no
lie.
other attachment
You talking
here.
about like Red Sun
no
or
other
something?
reason.
Yeah, he's like, this is not my this is not my planet. This is not my planet, bro.
Oh, no.
I would destroy it and leave.
I'm definitely thinking like Clark Kent, you know. Well, no, the one from Smallville.
Does it have to be
I was gonna say
superhero?
like the
Smallville version?
Smallville one.
Yeah.
Does it have to be superhero?
What else would it be? A
I mean,
vigilante?
you're trying to
Or
win.
villain?
was good.
Oh, a villain.
The
Yeah.
Galactus or
throw,
something.
throw a villain in there.
Omni Man.
Wow, now I need to restart Smallville. That'd be a nice little October show.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going
You're
Omni
right. I
Man
need to
for
write
sure.
it down.
You said who?
Omni Man.
Okay, so Superman.
So you're definitely choosing violence.
Yeah, I think I have to.
No, you're choosing like
There's like no
Annihilation and
tactic.
enslavement, bro.
You were like, let me just
Didn't
find
he-
the one that's gonna beat everybody
He
up.
is
to
going
that.
to-
the worst.
Didn't he like hit somebody's face through time or something?
It was a train,
A train.
like a literal.
He put
subway
Mark. He put
train.
Mark through a train. He was like,
Just
held
holding
him
his
up.
face. That's-
Yep, it was
Like,
pretty
let him-
bad. So I feel like I'm winning. You said represent me.
Yeah.
Gotta win. There you go.
To-
I'm assuming this is like for my life too, type beat or no?
Oh, we all just getting executed afterward?
Y'all got some very strong.
I mean, we could
No.
just, like,
Okay,
we
okay.
could, like,
Or-
make
or-
the rules
or-
to
I
just
chill
kind of
out.
like fight around a little bit,
I
and
chill
then if
out.
we want to stop, we don't have to kill each other. We
Yeah.
can go hang out.
They're gonna.
Why the stakes
I didn't
gotta
mean
be
to
so
take it
high?
there.
That's a real
You know what I'm
Bubbles
saying?
Like, we
answer
could have,
view.
like, we could just like we could like
It's a
start a
real-
rotation
okay.
or something after that.
We're
You
just
know,
like-
like we don't really need to like.
Or be mean
Kill
to
each
each other
other.
after.
Y'all at dinner talking about, hey, you really had me there. I
I'm
was-
saying, let's have a little
Right.
debrief.
A
Let's
powwow
talk about
after.
We
it.
could eat.
We're all growing
You
as
can eat.
we're all growing in our.
Like honestly, man, I wasn't expecting you to do that, but
Yeah,
you went
exactly.
hard,
Okay,
bro.
I'm gonna be looking out
we
for that next time.
We
I'm
come
bringing
in
it
there.
back down.
All our fingers are grew out, our fingernails, and then if you lose, you got to scrape a chalkboard.
That's the stakes.
Until you
Okay.
rub
This is
your
weird.
back to
Alright.
regular.
There was no way I
Gosh,
could have
that would be
ever
torture.
doing
thought
that.
that was what you were going to
Not
go
doing
with.
that.
Yeah, you scared. You don't want to lose, dude.
So,
I don't
Incredible
want to
Hulk.
lose.
I don't.
Incredible Hulk, Superman, Punisher.
I would. You know what?
I don't care.
If I could pick somebody to come with me, I'd
Well,
bring
Omni Man
Shuri
or
with me.
Incredible Hulk?
Incredible
Wait,
Hulk.
what'd you say?
What'd you say?
I said if I could pick someone to come with me, I'd bring Shuri with me because I feel like the two of them together
Nerd.
could create stuff. You know, like Cosmic Spider-Man and Shuri could like make some cool weapons or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
that
then
Iron
I
Heart-
really thought about that too
It's
because like I would rather just
support.
like hang out. So if we were done, like I'd be like, hey, Shuri, meet us up here. We just got done fighting.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's valid. Because I ain't hanging out with Batman.
Oh, nah.
He talking about leave.
Then again, he is rich.
Hey, I'm like, hey,
Darkness.
I got to be annoying.
Darkness.
Hey, let me use the
I'd hang
wig.
out with him, Bruce from Gotham, like when he was a kid. But
There we go.
grown up, Batman,
Doesn't make the cut.
yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be like, they don't need
I
me
can't hang
anymore.
out with
You
him
don't know
because he's
loss.
funny.
I'm keeping this city safe. Like, but Bruce, bro, you just working.
gotta
Killed
relax.
20 people.
Exactly, bro.
To answer my own question about the movie thing, I was scary. I was scary as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Probably one of the scariest
Hellraiser.
kids you've ever met.
That's a scary one.
Transformers.
No, I'm just saying I was just scary. I'm not saying that the movies were.
Wizard of Oz.
Was
No.
not
No, The
scary.
Wiz.
Some stuff
The
was just
Wiz,
a lie.
the monkeys, and the freaking subway.
Mm-mm.
That was
Just
Honestly.
when they unzip themselves out of those suits, that's a little creepy.
It is creepy.
They talked about that in
Oh,
Step
yes,
Brothers.
it
He said,
is,
remember
actually.
in
Yes,
The
it
Wizard
is.
of Oz? He told me when the monkeys tore the scarecrow, he was crying. He was like, that's what it felt like when those kids were beating him up in that park.
Do you have like a long list of things you were scared of?
Yeah, Jeepers Creepers. Oh my.
Hell
God.
yes.
I was because the dude
Sorry.
he was
I
on
never
Disney.
saw it.
He was on some
Whew,
kind
you
of called
should watch
Kids
it now.
Network show. I know it's stupid.
No, I'm saying you should watch it now.
Oh, Jeepers Creepers was the scariest thing.
Which
That
one?
is some
Did
spooky.
you watch like the
He
new
took his-
one?
he took his
Isn't there
eyes.
a new like updated
Like
Jeepers
4,
Creepers
it's
thing?
it's funny. It's goofy.
Okay.
Like,
Listen, but that
like,
first
the
one,
effects are
He's
terrible.
jeepier and creepier.
Yeah. On
More
me.
Jeepers, more creepers.
first one is on the
Scream
list.
because it was real. Like it could happen. Like somebody could literally dress up as Scream and then go around and just start slashing
They
people. to
ass
death.
whooped.
Yeah.
Didn't somebody dress up as Batman at a movie theater or something? It was on one a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. It was a Batman premiere. You're talking about the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
There's
really
a
That's what
guy?
I'm saying.
It was
exactly.
like it was really tragic. It was at a Batman movie though. It
Yeah.
was like the Dark Knight movie.
You talking about the guy who just brought a gun in there, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying somebody dressed up as Batman and was just.
I could have sworn that somebody was murdering somebody at a movie
I think
premiere.
y'all.
No, yeah, that definitely did.
No,
happen.
yeah.
That was a
so-
shooting though. That was
Yeah.
just like a.
So I'm saying somebody could definitely
There's a
go
lot
to a
going on
Scream
here.
movie and they could pretend to be Scream and really handle some business. So
They'll
it was just
get
like,
handled.
and then we got like big windows in the back of my mom's house. So every time I have to go pee after watching something like that, I'm like, if he wanted to, he could just be on the porch and just be looking into the house. It was so open, bro. Like,
There's so much possibility.
so I'm crawling on the ground through the house, hoping that if somebody happened to be there, that they wouldn't see me. And
Like,
be-
like they
No, I
would still
feel
be able to,
that,
like they
though.
still would
I
be able to
feel
look
that.
down and be
No,
like,
I feel like if we were cousins though, I would have been like, I'll go with you
Yeah,
because I would have been
I
just
was-
as scared.
I was terrified.
my cousin
Yeah.
Wow,
told me to
bro.
let it rock.
I would have done
Facts.
the
It'd
same
be like
thing.
you gotta run really fast.
That's what they say, but I'm not
They
coming
say,
out
yeah,
there
they
with you.
almost got me too. Like, why would you tell me that?
Literally, bro.
I had to keep it
Like,
pushing.
honestly, bro.
Yeah, like y'all ever ran up the stairs? Y'all think something might chase you or come
Yes.
behind
Every
you?
time.
You 3-stepping it. You just
Yeah.
Every time is
To this day.
You getting up them stairs in a
Oh.
single
Especially
bound. You
the
just
basement.
jump.
Literally.
Oh, definitely not the basement.
I'm leaping from-
We used to watch
Just
movies in the
feel like
basement
a-
when I was a kid. We used to watch movies in the basement, and then there'd be a whole like middle floor. Especially if we were like with our family down there, like our parents were watching it. Like the first time we watched Gremlins, we were like in the basement, but our rooms were all the way upstairs. So it was like there was a whole floor where all the lights had been turned off
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything. So you had to like
imagination going crazy.
make it through, like get
You try
up
not
the
to hit
basement,
stuff?
find your way through the little side room, run up the stairs, and turn on a light somewhere in there so you could get up the. I feel that there was something
obstacle.
chasing me.
yeah.
It's the Olympics.
Almost.
But the biggest answer, I just wanted to say those other ones too. Slither.
I don't even know what that is.
You have never seen it?
I ain't
No.
seen
I
that.
swear you will never watch that movie again if you watch it once. I promise you. I bet you money you won't.
How much money?
It's a Tubi movie.
$10? Is it a
$10
Tubi
each.
movie?
No.
Oh, okay.
Watch Slither twice. I'll give you $10.
It sounds slimy, like
So-
you said earlier.
So basically, it's these little like creature things, but it's like hundreds of thousands of them.
Leeches or something.
Yeah, like some kind of leech looking thingy, but it looked like, it looked like a chicken breast cut up.
Oh,
What the fuck?
So it's just like I was like just seeing them in my mind. So not every
I'm mad. I don't know what
A
I'm
million
looking
chicken
at.
breasts coming at you.
Oh my gosh, no.
killer chicken breast.
the scene that I remember to this day, it made me afraid to shower and to bathe.
No, seriously.
on,
This is
bro.
horrible.
for
Yeah, you
3
guys should
days.
look that up. I totally would be.
And-
Yeah.
and I'm like 6 or 7.
Oh no.
I would have been messed up. I would have been so
the
scared.
tub is filling, and she think it's filling with water, but it's filling with the leech thing.
Yeah, they're gross.
And-
Oh, okay. I feel like I have heard of this.
Yeah. So I watched
Oh.
that at like 6 or 7, bro. I never will watch that movie again. You
yeah,
could
there's
not
no
pay
way.
me because I will not want to eat anything that
Look like.
any white meat. I will not eat it. Like
Oh my goodness.
I was like, I don't know what's in that water if I turn that tub thing on right
Oh,
now.
Oh, this is James Gunn. Wow.
Of course it is.
Did you see Eight-Legged Freaks?
I did not.
About the giant spiders?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
That movie. And that movie was like a comedy. Again, freaked me out, bro.
Yeah.
Not as much as Child's Play, but that one was definitely. I was like, come
They got
on,
all
bro.
the images blurred.
Oh, I would have had it. Have you guys ever seen The Mist?
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, yes.
Wait, the mist or the fog?
The Mist.
With the Stephen King.
steam.
That was a freaky movie.
Yeah, that was.
It was kind of sad at the end, but
Oh no, yeah, the mist is the right one.
I have seen that.
What am I talking?
Yeah, that's like as far as I'll go.
Okay.
But outside of that, like that Slither thing, that would have me messed up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, this
I
looks scary.
appreciate that.
Have you ever seen Hereditary?
Yeah, it's like they have a lot of movies in like the same franchise. Or
No.
that grouping of movies, and then never.
No, it's what's his name? Is it Ari Aster? Hold on, the same guy that made Midsummer and some other spooky dooky movies.
Why are you pulling this up?
Midsummer was a freaky movie too.
Yeah, but like
Hereditary.
yeah, that movie. There's one scene that there's a reason I will never ever stick my head out of a window. I never would in the first place, but now if I ever see that, I'll be like, no.
You be pulling somebody in. What are you doing?
A car window or like a house window?
A car window.
Okay. Like a dog.
And that movie's just kind of freaky in general. I don't enjoy it. Whenever I have to see it again, it kind of just rolls around. Can't really get rid of it.
I'm gonna watch it now, so I can evoke.
I'm
that
not watching
feeling.
any of these.
Amityville
Yeah,
Horror.
I'm down for the
Amityville
scaries
Horror?
though. Huh?
Amityville Horror.
No, what's that?
Not
Amityville
watching it.
Horror was like the first like possession movie I've ever seen of any
Oh
sort.
heck, you know.
But it's just like
Oh,
it's
that
a
church
dad,
first possession movie.
and then
that's
he
all.
kind of just go crazy.
Okay, bro. That's funny.
So then it's like they move into this like cursed house, and then gradually over time he just
Yeah, I
becomes
can't
more
do these.
murderous and angry, and it's based on a real story, like it actually happened in real life. It was the first like based on real life like murder movie I've ever seen. So I was like,
Yeah, that based on a true story. I'd be like,
Can't
no.
do it.
that in Texas Chainsaw.
They
There's
always
no
put-
way
I was
this
about to say,
happened.
just
No
like
way
the-
this happened
Texas
in real
Chainsaw.
life.
They always put that first too. Like leave the based on a true story for the credits. Don't put that first.
I'm like, can you?
Like, are you
please
serious?
turn
It's
off
like
the
that's gonna
sci-fi?
entice me. Like that's
Because
gonna make me
now I'm thinking about that the whole time.
literally like, oh my gosh, bro.
This happened for real.
I'm like, what
Yeah,
happened
'cause,
to
like,
this
who
person?
did this happen to?
Like, oh my
Right.
God.
Like RP they sold.
These poor people.
And we just making movies.
On me.
Facts.
To scare
said
ourselves.
this would
Take
be
2
cinema
tickets, please.
gold.
Like that person's dead.
Yes.
Never coming back.
Ever.
They said I saw
They
that based
family
on a true
mourning.
story. I had to go see it. Like,
'Cause
Somebody's
this-
two truths
gotta
and a
stay
lie. My
informed. Gotta stay
grandfather
informed.
is the
Stay
one.
informed.
This movie.
Hey, crazy shit out here.
That's crazy.
I
That's too
grew
much,
up
bro.
without a grandpappy because of Hereditary.
Oh, don't. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's somebody reality.
I'm happy
You're
you
sitting
made
there-
it
what I'm
out.
saying.
Somebody in there like, man, this was a good movie. Somebody is just like, oh my gosh,
Triggered.
this was too much.
But yeah, that was closing on my little idea.
No, that was, oh my
Sure, I
gosh.
see you cooking.
I mean, I kind of have a connecting one.
Let's see.
Why do you guys think farms? Well, I feel like farms kind of get a
Back
bad.
to the farms.
Yeah, sorry, but I mean, it's kind of related to the spookiness too. Farms kind of get a bad rep in scary movies.
We
As
was
evil.
slaves.
Huh?
That's how I think.
Okay.
I just
I don't think it had nothing to do with that at all.
I'm thinking Children of the Corn.
Yeah, I'm just thinking cornfields is just like
Yeah.
the idea of the endlessness and not being able to locate things is terrifying. And then you usually think
Cell
of
reception. You got cell reception on y'all farm? Well, I guess y'all in Detroit, so
it's in Dexter Linwood.
okay.
Like we're like we're in the middle of a neighborhood.
Yeah,
Where
Yeah, we have.
cap on some.
So you can at least like hear some
pristine.
Yeah,
some cars going
there's
by.
also there's like a house. There's houses on either side.
That could be scary.
That can be scary because some of those houses don't have like anything in them.
Ooh.
So
Bando,
they are just like
as far as
older
you know.
houses, and those can be kind of spooky. There's like cats living in them and stuff. But
Cats are scary.
yeah, there's
Pet
stuff around.
cemetery.
There's people around. There's neighbors.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not out there alone.
They making like a new pet cemetery,
But
bro.
it can get scary. I totally get why that's a perfect setting for a horror film.
You should never. Have you ever seen Barbarian?
Oh yeah.
You should. I don't think you should ever watch that movie if you're scared of that. Ooh, because that'll make you think about basements differently for sure.
Things
I did
die in
watch
the
that
fall.
one. That's why you think it's scary.
Huh?
Yep, things die in the fall.
You know?
So you know you
We're getting
outside
deep
in the
here.
fall. It gets darker earlier, so you think of darkness when you think of it.
Let
you know,
him
it's all
cook.
Yeah,
correlated.
it's
It's
a
all-
really good setting. Yeah, he
Not
really
to
connects with
combat
the
this,
dots.
but quick little wholesome tidbit. So
Hey.
I read that it's you can, instead of thinking as fall time being the time where trees are dying, so to speak, we can say that it's kind of one of their like strongest forms because they don't have to actually
Strongest
utilize
forms.
any energy to keep their leaves like
This is deep,
nutrient.
actually.
You know, you don't have to like
There's
keep the
power
leaves
in their letting
alive.
go.
Right,
So
they're like
taking
releasing,
time
they're
and,
letting
like,
go.
really
Yeah.
planting themselves and like all the energies is kind of in their roots, and so it's
like
really
a
like
release.
Like
the
enjoying
beginning of
enjoying their last days.
they were just like soaking up, getting
they
ready
just
to
they just
bloom
chilling.
again.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
like tree self-care time.
exactly.
Tree self
They
care.
vibing.
Death, not death time.
So that's
'Cause
not scary.
It's kind of
It's beautiful. Anyway,
word.
I mean, it's not like it fall over next year.
Ashe.
So
It's like the changing of the leaves, like the last hurrah.
yeah.
Autumn Leaves is a very good jazz song
winter
as
is
well.
coming. I gotta rewatch that one. I ain't gonna lie.
I've been thinking about it a little
Yeah,
bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna
watching
lie.
it.
But I gotta watch House of Dragon first.
I already see.
The House of the Dragon, or
You still haven't
whatever
seen
it is.
that?
No. I've been trying to watch anime, bro. I'm trying to catch up.
Oh, what are you watching?
Right now, Vinland Saga, actually.
Ooh,
Yeah.
far. Wait, are you on season 2?
Not yet.
Frick. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
chill out.
Nah, see, I'm gonna be back on it too, bro. I actually was just on the phone with
we really
Sean,
have a strong
and he was like,
appreciation for
yeah.
farms then. Wow. Man, they said I would die for this. Straight up.
But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like like you were saying, the empty space, the lack of like connection to the next living being is definitely terrifying. You know, like especially at nighttime or something.
Because it do seem like a lot of those movies, they be just real isolated. Like,
Yeah,
they just
it's
them on
just
the farm and like it's no other community. They try and make a call, now they can't.
Nothing
see-
getting through.
They can't get
Yeah.
through.
It's usually so far out. Plus, then it's like really easy to explain in a movie why
Nobody knows.
All
you're
this
why you're
shenanigans.
that far away from the rest of civilization. But if you're like, oh, it's a farm, it's
yeah.
a farm country.
Cover
Of course,
up.
it's gonna be like 7 families across all of this land,
Yeah.
and the next house is super far. Or that like that theme that makes like southern things scary. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Kind of got
Because we
me.
was
yeah,
slaves.
like that kind
Yeah.
of feeling as well. I think contributes to it a little bit. Like thinking like, think of like if you're on a farm down south, right, in the middle of
I'm
the
already
night, and you
terrified.
see some like spirits walking across an old plantation. Or
I'm
something
wondering
like
what that is,
Facts.
bro.
You know,
You
those
know
that's
what
like,
that
I
is.
feel
The wind
like
can't blow
that's
a certain
something
way.
that people
That's
would be
Lovecraft
afraid
country
of.
at that point. Have you ever seen that? Man, maybe I am deep into spooky stuff. Oh,
You
Lord.
are, bro.
I realize.
It's
I mean,
okay.
you just said you saw a scary movie in theaters recently.
The Nun too. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You own that.
F
Yeah,
nuns, bro. I see a nun on
Whoa,
Halloween.
whoa,
whoa,
whoa!
A
This is
scary one?
Cut it out.
Oh, this is a
scary
Christian
one.
podcast. We all love the Lord. He said,
Y'all know what I'm talking about. The nun with the eyes. Don't play with
it's
me.
on site with a nun.
No
Play if
way.
you want to.
Play if you want
No
to.
real nuns will be harmed.
No,
but
no reals.
ones
Nuns
I'm
were
talking
harmed in the
about.
making of this podcast.
What Larry Drew say? Don't play with me. Play with your credit score.
can't play with that. Took him a whole movie to get her.
Dude.
2. Nah, bro.
Oh, this is all the same nun?
Yes, bro.
Hey, she kind of elite.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. She gotta go. She gotta go.
But she a survivor.
He was devious.
I'm a
She a demon.
She got How does that work?
Farms. It made me think
That
of
is a
Courage the
juicy
Cowardly Dog.
contradiction.
Low key.
Hey man.
Said to
There
make
was
you
a
think
lot
of
of
what?
creepy stuff was happening. Wasn't that a farm too, where Courage was staying?
Oh
Yes.
And it was all type of shenanigans.
He was
going
handling
on.
business.
He was
Standing on
Standing on business.
every episode, bro. Come on.
He really was.
They put him
He
through the
said, "I
ringer.
gotta put
People
things
should
in
really
my
show
own
that to their
hands."
dogs. Like, you see him? You see how he rides?
This is how I could treat you, but I
Wait, wait,
That's
wait,
your
wait,
dog
wait,
up.
Literally, bro. Like, I can't do that.
So Courage lives with white people, but
Yes.
it's Courage a white dog?
He all right with me.
Have y'all heard? Y'all heard this? So he could say it. I ain't gonna trip. You down?
What?
I give him a badge. Exactly. Like, I give him a
That's
badge.
wild, bro.
Oh my
Don't
god.
try to put it on me. We're giving him a pass.
We're
Nah,
it's
nah,
us. Okay.
We do not co-sign.
Fine, bro.
He said we're all in this
He
together.
alright with me. He's
I
really a
represent
purple
the
dog.
Wholesome House podcast.
He said, if
Jake's
he-
a black
if he
dog.
just-
I ain't gonna,
Okay.
Miriam pretty.
Jake got
pretty
do got
tame.
rhythm.
Yes.
No, she is not.
What?
Bro.
Really?
Nah,
Pretty-
they're
pretty
both
white.
pale.
No, it's pretty white, you know.
Maybe it's the
Talking about
Mandela. Maybe it's the Mandela.
He got a little
effect, I don't
southern
know.
twang
There
though.
were no trees out there. There were no trees out there though, so she
Yeah.
could have been cooking. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. That fox.
That
was
fox
the worst
was
one.
sly,
That
though.
was
Scary,
the
bro.
worst
Devious,
one,
bro.
Scary,
He had
bro.
them shades on, bro.
He was cool.
He was standing on business.
He was standing on business.
Bro, he was going. He was going.
Boycott.
He was going to get Muriel, bro.
He's like, I will do it.
So where your big brother at?
Oh no.
Little
Bro, he
big
used to be
brother.
beating up Courage, bro.
Man,
Bro, I thought he was gonna kill Courage every time I seen him.
Because he
Dumb
was
fool.
not playing, bro.
That's not right. We don't support that. Not the Wholesome House. But yeah.
Return.
Finn was not Finn. Jake was definitely Jake was definitely black.
From Adventure Time.
Adventure Time.
Absolutely.
I haven't watched a lot of.
He's
Adventure
dropping that
Time.
knowledge, bro. Every
Making
time.
pancakes, bro.
He was,
Yeah.
bro.
And honestly, we kind of are at that point. Unless you guys have one more thing, anything at all.
I think we're good.
All right, then I'll actually end it for once. Mind blowing, crazy, even. Maybe it's because you're sitting next to me. I'm getting the
You know what I'm saying? The energy is
The
just
wrap it
really
up
immense
energy.
right now.
yeah. You said first we wrap it up and then we
Clap it up. Oh, yes.
re-rock it.
I don't know. I was just.
Yeah.
I thought it was a phrase.
trying to
I thought it was a
help you
saying. I don't know.
It's not. But this has been a great episode. I had a great time. This is Marge. I guess I'm signing out. I don't have too much really to say outside of, I hope y'all drinking water. The seasons are changing,
Vitamin D.
And vitamin C. And
I'm saying I'm deficient. I'm deficient, like actually in vitamin D. I need to get some sunlight. So hey,
I actually, hey.
ashwagandha or something, man. Get some of that.
okay, drink some tea. Actually, yeah, please do that. And I'll see you guys next week.
I'm gonna sign out as well because this camera's about to die. Hey man, this was a fun episode. Definitely tune into our Twitch, YouTube, our previous episodes, all that jazz.
Turn me up.
We appreciate all of your
Turn it
engagement.
up.
So yeah, Benjamin Lane signing out.
We got Wavy J. I know I usually say keep it cool, man, but stay warm out here, bruh. It's getting cold, bruh.
This man's a class act.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I had a really good time on the episode for sure too. Shout out to our guests, man. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Definitely give us a follow. Fennigan Farms on all platforms.
Spell it.
FENNIGANS.
Okay.
Farms. But yeah, if you want to see what we're doing, we do a lot of like art type things. We grow a lot of really cool, interesting things, but I'm not going to say any of what that is. You guys should definitely check it out.
There it is.
With the
Casino.
cliffhanger.
Z Bree signing out.
See ya.
That's it. We wrapping it up. Okay.